Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Today, the first of 3 on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Cleveland Browns. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from Cleveland. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready up! Let's go! Cougar 19! Roll! Street! Let's go!
They'll run, and this is Quinshon Judkins. Good instinctive running there, spinning forward, gain of about 7.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, Ryan! Catch the eagle! Catch the eagle! Ready?
From the gun, it's Shedeur. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, right?
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And not the greatest of kicks there. They're going to mark it on this side of midfield.
Here we go, here we go. Let go.
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts.
That was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact balance and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
Makes the score Colts 7, Browns nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Go! 19 Tiger,
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Taken down behind
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Viking 18. Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Get it! Bronco 80. Ready.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He's got his man. That's down. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Judkins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Come on. Hey. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
To throw is Sanders. Working middle, and he's got downs. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 9.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ready?
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Let's go now. Hey, Smith. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
Now a handoff to the tight end in the running game. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Third down and 3.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
That is caught for 3. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on 3rd down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2nd and goal.
Check smash. Check smash. Ready, ready.
Judkins will score. Touchdown, Cleveland.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Viking 18.
Right away, they'll set up to throw.
Myles Garrett. The quarterback sacked. A 17-yard loss.
One quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. The Colts with the football to start this 2nd quarter. And they are facing a 2nd and long.
Ready.
Here's Taylor. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
On third down, here's a run by Taylor. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Bryce Baringer to punt, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
4-yard line.
Hawk 70. 60 Eagles. Hurt.
On the handoff, Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Bronco 80. Go.
Now Sanders to throw on second down. Here's a screen set up for Judkins. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Okay, ready?
It is third and long.
Panther 60.
Now, Sanders. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Vidal. And the Colts will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Here we go. Ready.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 11. First down, Indianapolis.
First down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Come on. Hit.
In motion is Warren.
60 bikes.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 41, here's second and 9.
Here we go. Set.
Now this time, they'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
70 lying.
In motion is Warren. Throwing now on first and 10. one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Second and 11.
Ready!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back.
Two.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Ready!
Out of the gun, he'll throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Throwing now on third and long. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. Here's Bryce Baringer now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
Ready! Go!
On first down, it's Sanders. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Kirk is the motion man. A run with the former K-State product, DJ Giddens. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for third and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on second down. And barring something dramatic happening here, they might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
Hey, smash Bronco!
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. On comes the punter now as this drive quickly stalled out. So he's on to punch it away. This will be returnable from his own 15. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Sanders pass. Complete to number 45. A 7-yard pickup.
One mistake.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
At the Colts' 47-yard
Here we
line.
go. Here we go.
Here's Sanders to throw. That'll be taken in by Sampson. And they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25.
24 yards.
Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
Line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now, Shador. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Cameron Bynum there.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
On the double.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Go. 70 Lions. Ready.
Again, it's Sanders. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's finally taken down, but a nice return will set them up at the 35.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
In motion is Warren. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one is caught by Kirk. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
Their own 7-yard line.
Come on. Set.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. This taken just shy of the goal line. he will get touchdown short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Their own 19-yard line.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
In motion comes Pittman. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a modest game.
From the 23, here's second and 7.
Press roll 80.
On the give, this is Taylor. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here's third and 2.
Ready? Cougar knife. Go.
In motion is Warren. This looks like a design run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll go with the sneak, and he is going to have a Colts first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you, the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn fourth down into a first. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Ready up.
A tough spot here. Third and long.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Colts first down.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going. So we'll see if that's the case here.
He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. They go right back to Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
What a nice drive this continues to turn out to be. I mean, to continue to maintain possession and sustain this drive, you can feel the defense is starting to wear down. So they had an opportunity there to get off the field and come away with a 3rd down stop, but they pick up just enough and get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. A throw left side finds Dell. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. On the ground, it's Giddens. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, Indianapolis.
It's a gain of 18.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
They'll go again with Giddens. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Now they'll set up the screen. It's Pittman out there wide. Down inside the 10. And he's in! Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indy.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the 2nd half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We've got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this 2nd half started. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening at the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
On the jump. Check. Hurt. Stephanie.
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Ready? 70 Lions.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On the 6.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Bronco 80.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Still going. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Now Shedeur on 1st down. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down.
They'll have the 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
45-yard line.
Back. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Ready.
On play action, Shedeur. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Here we go. 19. Go.
Throwing again is Sanders. He's got it, and he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Browns. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready.
On the give, it's Giddens. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Forced to his right. He'll look deep for Pittman. That is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 39 yards. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
Come on. Hey, ready.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
A run with Taylor. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
The Browns going to use the 1st of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. Go.
Once again, it's Giddens. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
A 4-yard loss. It's 4th down.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Bisons. Go.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Ready.
Here's a handoff to Giddens. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup.
Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Ready.
Carry now for Giddens. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of
16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. This one all but over. Here's third down. He'll look to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
Indianapolis.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
So this one, a win for the visiting Colts, as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend.
It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Seattle Seahawks and the Cleveland Browns. Under clear, sunny skies, we are ready for football. And off we go from Cleveland. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackled by the perennial All-Pro Myles Garrett.
In truth, Kate, I kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Darnold. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Walker on 1st down. Forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Escapes the pocket. Darnold hit, and he fumbles it. And the fumble recovery is made. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On 2nd and 10 now. Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 3rd and short. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
Darnold's pass.
So what happened there, partner? Looked like he'd found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Come on.
33-yard line.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Pickup of 12 on that play.